afternoon, folks. I hope this finds you all well. Right. Oh, it's been a tough old time. As you can see, we are 7th in the Premier League. We're still hovering around about where we should be. But if we come into the overview, you'll see away at Newcastle today, 2 points behind them. We've drawn 9 games, guys. We've only lost 3 games all in all. But I mean, all of them to good opposition as well, apart from the 1-0 loss away at Fulham. We'll show you that result in a minute. Just absolutely like drawing far too many games. I've changed things around a little bit. I'm going with a Gegenpress now rather than the tiki taka, because the tiki taka didn't seem to be getting any goals out of the squad at all. That being said, we're still only on a +6 goal difference, so we'll jump into the fixtures then. You was last with us for the decimation of ourselves by Liverpool. Changed to the Gegenpress. First game, beat Man City 1-0. Second game, beat Burnley 2-1. Third game, drew with Tottenham 1-1. Very, very good game. We deserved more than a draw, but it is what it is. Madueke on the score sheet there. We then lost to United. Mason Greenwood scored a cracking goal from outside the area. We were very, very competitive in that game, but unfortunately, result didn't go our way. We then beat West Brom. Obviously, massive, massive game for us to win as well, away from home with Dion Jr. on the score sheet. Then drew 0-0 with Everton, then drew 0-0 with Bournemouth. We go into the Everton game. If I can just quickly get up the match stats. How did we draw that? I mean, how do we not win there? 18 shots, 10 on target, 60% possession. A really bad day in the office for the 2 strikers up front. And then if we come into the Bournemouth game here, very, very level. Could have gone either way. Just not up to scratch at the minute. And then we had a very interesting result against Fulham where we had to rotate the squad because these 2 games, as you can see, literally 1 day in between the 2 of them. And look at that. We got absolutely battered. I mean, Fulham there really can probably be a little bit upset that they didn't win by more. They really could. We didn't turn up. Yes, it was a rotated team, but there's still players in there who could have won that game for us. And considering earlier results against Fulham and the fact that we've got such a good run against them, that was very, very disappointing. So that then leads us to today's game, a massive game, because if we beat Newcastle today, we go above them again in the league. That being said, our morale's not brilliant. We're not playing very good, and we're not scoring goals. So what do we do? It's going to be an interesting one, folks. So we're going to jump into the game then, if I can continue. B- at the moment. They're not happy with some of the draws, nor with some of the players who are actually playing and the way they're playing. Got to be honest, I'm not overly happy with the way that some of the players are playing at the minute. Very, very good results then that we've had lately against Newcastle, but us being 3-1 pre-game shows that we are by no means favourites anymore against the team that we're normally beating. So kind of says it all at present. It really does. We're going to stick with the squad then. Giles is going to have to come out, so we put Tozer in, so at least he can play on the left and the right. So our starting 11 today, then we've got Svilar in goal, Darby, Martinez and Taringa at the back as usual, Dion and Aarons, Chowdhury and Gravenberch, Gibbs White behind Junior and Madueke. Hoping that we can do the business today. We really don't want a short episode, but I will only be playing one game today, guys, purely for the fact that I've got my dinner on the way at the moment and I've no idea when it will turn up, so I don't want to stop recording part way through. So into the dressing room we go. I am going to assertively say I want to say I expect better from us, and the option's not there. I want us to play better than what we have. So we're going to have to go with the old I've got faith in you talk, because that's the only thing that is going to do anything. Go into the tunnel then. The transfer window is open once more. Durara is the team we're looking to improve. I'm not going to tell you what it is though. He's not the first player to leave on my watch. Callum Chambers, we've let go. I'll give you all a summary of that at the end of January, which is what the next game will be. I'm not, well, we're about to find out. So let's get into the game then, and that can come back to the latest scores, please. 5 minutes gone then, and not a lot happening as we've got a throw here with Dionge. Finds Gravenberch. Back to Dionge. Plays it up the line for Vinicius Jr. Back to Gravenberch, actually. Poor attempt, and Ayala now plays it back to Soleil and back to Henderson in goal. This looks like it could actually be a highlight in Newcastle's favour. I did think originally it was going to be for us, but no. Turinge then doesn't actually put any pressure on the man, and we've just let Newcastle walk straight through us. What on God's green earth was that? There are other words that I could have chose to use there, folks, but in trying to be as friendly as I can for these videos, I refrain from using what I would normally say. Svilar could do better, the defenders could do better, and that is an absolute shambles. Not going to get a chance to shout at them just yet then as Aarons takes the throw. Again, poor ball over the top. Winoven's there, and that is very lucky not to be 2-0. Now we're going to shout at them to demand more. And they're just not bothered. Oh, they've got a little bit of focus. So we've got control of the possession. We haven't got control of anything else. Ayala then, free kick whipped in. Svilar does come out and collect. Can we launch a counter now? Because that surely shouldn't be the only part of that highlight. Turinge to Martinez, back to Svilar, out to Gravenberch. Ryan gets Chowdhury involved. Back to Ryan Gravenberch. Goes out wide to Dionge. He's got Vinicius Jr. just inside of him. And obviously Shaw Madueke in the middle. Oh, can't get there. Crespo looks to get the ball played out. Ruggiero, that's surely an own goal. That's over the line, ref. I don't care what your what your technology says. That's definitely over the line. I asked the boys to get creative, see if we can spark a little bit of something in them. And it's just not happening. It is not happening. We're going to go more attacking. We can't afford to lose this game. I mean, a draw isn't brilliant here against Newcastle. We really want to be making that 6th place ours. Tottenham are having a terrible season as well. Martinez brings it forward, out to Dionge. He's got options again. Can we actually find a good pass? To Gravenberch, back to Dionge, back to Gravenberch, back again. Inside to Gibbs-White. Find a pass! Madueke to Gravenberch. Ends up going out wide again. Please, Lord, get it in. And that Max Aarons heading in at the back post. He's just signed a new contract with us on £170,000 a week, I want to say now. But we have got Aarons for the considerable future unless a huge offer comes in for him. And he's played very well overall, but it must be said, last 8 games or so he hasn't turned up. Fantastic goal there, though. That pulls us back to 1-1. Don't give up another goal just before half time after just getting on level terms. Don't do it to me, Football Manager, I beg. Aarons then plays it out wide for Madueke. The ball is a shocking though. But Madueke keeps the pressure on, does get the ball. He's got options in the centre. Not really having much. He's just walking through and he's won a penalty there. Little bit soft maybe you could say. But Vinicius Jr. is going to be the man who steps up. And again, he loves that bottom left-hand corner. Do we deserve to be in front? Not convinced overly, honestly. But a great turnaround in the first half itself, so I'm not going to be upset. We've got to play better in the second half, though. Must be said, we must play better. Morgan Gibbs-White having an absolute stonker of a game, which is not good. I'm going to say to them, don't get complacent. Morgan Gibbs-White, we're going to give a little bit of time to. Not much. If he doesn't start performing by 60 minutes, he's coming off. Gibbs-White then gets the cross in. Must have heard me. Turinge, can he get the ball back? He plays it all the way back to Dionge. And what a strike that is. It's not even Dionge, it's Chowdhury. He's in the position that Dionge would normally be in. And Hamza Chowdhury's booted it that hard. Poor Henderson in the goal just can't keep it out. I mean, you've got to answer it. You've got to say fair play for the reaction safe. But look at this. Takes it down, bang, Henderson does get a hand on it, can't just guide it round the post, and that is great news for us. However, goes straight into a Newcastle highlight, maybe not. Vinicius Jr. to Dionge, plays it forward for Madueke. The ball is terrible. Some of our passing is horrific, and that was a really bad challenge as well. I'm surprised he didn't get a yellow card for that. That's going to be a goal. You could see that one coming a mile away, folks. Sometimes you can just read what's happening with this game. I mean, that there on Hamada, that was unfortunate. It really was. And went over and goes for the shot. He gets blocked. Ayala picks it up though, through to Crespo and in between Svilar's legs. Only one goal difference then between us now, which again is quite worrying. We're not overly playing well. So we're going to bring on, do we bring on Rony Lopez? He hasn't played well the last couple of times we played him. Do you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit different here. This might seem a little bit crazy to you guys. And I know it looks a little bit weird. However, we need something a little bit different because, as you can see, we're not playing well at all. We're really not. Chad Darby worries me being on a yellow card. I don't want a defender being sent off, but he's such a good player. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I know you just sat watching my cogs tick here. I do apologise. I don't want to give up the win now that we've got in such a good position. We'll try it. We'll see how we get on. We are going to just tell the boys now to get a little bit more creative. If we can just get that strip of daylight in between us again, a 2-goal cushion, I would really appreciate it. 1 goal's not enough very often on this game. We're going to maybe drop a little bit of praise. We'll drop a bit of praise on now that we've only got 10 minutes to go. Hope that just gives them that little kick on to push on and do something. We've had plenty of chances. We've just not had plenty of highlights, and that's fucking free. I don't believe it. Isaac Hayden then with his 2nd goal of the season, and that's Newcastle 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, and he just slips his man, comes in at the front post. It's a lovely header. Miles Svilar today. Oh my, oh my. And here they are on the attack again. Oh, and Winoven comes inside. Lovely. Jinking and jiving past absolutely everybody. And we are going to instantly demand more out of our team now because we're playing shocking. Newcastle in the last 15 minutes really been on the ascendancy. Martinez then to Derby. I mean, we've got loads of players out the right and you're all playing it down the left-hand side. Play it down the right-hand side. Inside to Chowdhury. Gravenberch then does find Rony Lopez. He's got Max Aarons outside of him. Use him. Get that cross in. Vinicius Jr. and that's 4-3. A very well worked goal. Oh, emotions, guys. Emotions. I do apologise. We need this win, and really that's what we should have done from the off. My fault for not telling the team to play down the right hand side, but as we're there on the commentary, it's like they heard me. And Vinicius Jr. with a lovely cushioned header into the corner. That was always going to be very difficult to stop. Feel a little bit sorry there for Henderson. Wolves probably going to feel aggravated if they don't get anything out of this. Oh my word! Aarons then down the right hand side, plays it back to Turinge, plays it inside to Martinez. Boys, stop playing about with the ball on the edge of our own box when we've got 2 minutes left. Diange then, can he get forward? It's a throw into us. I mean, if we can keep the ball up their end now, this is pretty much a wrap. Don't let them counter. Should have probably dropped back into defensive, but I'm not that clever. And Vinicius Jr. then plays it to Diange. He's got Chowdhury in the centre, and that is an awful challenge, and you've got to think that Ryan Gravenberch is maybe going to lick his lips at this. Not Gravenberch to take it, interestingly though. Lopez is the man who steps up, puts the ball in. Turinge gets the ball from the recycle, and just absolutely nothing can end the game. Highlight. So we get a very fortunate, I don't know whether I'd say it was fortunate, looking at the statistics, slightly better team. On the balance of play from what we saw, were we much better than Newcastle? Probably not. However, the main thing is 3 points. 3 points is 3 points, and it's against a team who we needed to beat. Wasn't the most convincing, it has to be said. But at least we got a win on the live comp and some bloody goals. So that's always nice to see. Thank you very much for your support, guys. Really do appreciate the continued support on the videos. Look, you don't understand how much it means to me. Very passionate about the game. Love the game. And love that you guys are coming along the journey with me. Obviously, it'd be nice now to try and push into Europe. We'll see what happens in January. I've got a couple of things in mind. There's a few deals that have already fell through. But we've got some spicy stuff coming up. I've got a feeling that we've got some business to be done. If you did enjoy the video today, don't forget to smash the like button for me. We are here Monday, Wednesday and Friday. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. Take care of yourself, guys. I will see you next time.